Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. And if you are new, then welcome to the channel. First of all, please subscribe to the channel because whenever I will upload a new video, you will get notified, and that's really important to follow a playlist, right? So, just do that. Go, go and do that. Okay. So, what are we going to do in this video is we are going to discuss about design a learning system in machine learning, how a machine is designed, what are the steps while designing the learning system of in machine learning, how the system it is designed, what are the steps involved in that. Okay, so let's go to the next slide. According to Tom, a computer program is said to be learning from experience E with respect to some task T. Thus, the performance measure P is the performance at task T, which is measured by P, and it improves with experience E. Now you might get confused. And the people who watched my previous video are okay with it because I explained all this in last video. And if you haven't watched that, please watch that first and then come to this video. So, even though I'll give a small review on this, whenever a computer is working on any task, let's say the task measure of the task is T, the performance of the task gets increased and the measure of that performance is P. And when it will improve its performance with the experience. So, with experience, the performance of the task will improve by the time. For example, you are working in a company. First of all, you were fresher, and now you have some experience. So, according to your experience, you are able to give good productivity towards the work, right? So that's how this is related to. So I guess you have understood. Let's go to the next slide. For example, spam mail detection. How it works. For example, let's say you have 10 mails in your mailbox. Now, there are 4 spam mails in your mailbox. Okay. Now, you give these mails to your machine model. What it does is it will it will detect that how many spam mails are there in all these mails, and unfortunately it will count only 3 spam mails, and the one spam mail is not counted as spam. And according to that, you will tell the machine model that, see, you have done a mistake. You will give all the result that, see, you have gave only 3 spam mails, but there are 4 spam mails in this. According to that result, it will improve its performance. How to differentiate between the spam mail and non-spam mail. So let's go to next slide. This is the explanation. What is the task? To classify mails into spam or not spam. What is the task? To classify, is the mail spam or not spam. What is the performance measure? Total percentage of mail being correctly classified as being spam or not spam. So the number of mails given by the model is 3, but actually there are 4. So that is the percentage of the mail being correctly classified as spam or not spam. So according to the percentage, the performance is measured. And what is the experience according to which the performance measure of the machine model is increasing? That is the set of mails with label spam. That means I will give the set of spam mails that these are the label of the spam mails, and it will match that are the number of spam mails equal or not. So according to that, the performance measure will increase. Now, let's see what are the steps for designing the learning system. So, steps for designing learning system are: 1. Choosing the training experience. That is, what data are we feeding to the machine model. The second is to choosing the target function. What is our target? What do we want the machine to do? Now, third, choosing representation for the target function. How you want the result to be represented? Is it in tabular form or graph or pie chart or any other form? Okay. What is the fourth? Choosing function approximation algorithm. See, there uh, there may be a chance that you fed only few data to the machine learning and it got to give output for an unexpected situation. So in that manner, in that case, what it will do is it will do an approximation. It will not give a perfect output. It will do an approximation. According to that, it will give the output. So the last is final design. So let's see one by one what are the steps and what is going to be done in all these steps. So the first step is choosing the training experience. That is, what data are we going to give to the machine model. So this is the very important and first task is to choose the training data or training experience. The training data or the training experience both are the same, which will be fed to the machine learning algorithm. It is important to note that the data or experience that we fed to the algorithm which have a significant impact on the success or failure of that model. So training data or experience should be chosen wisely. As I told you, whatever data you are giving to the machine model, according to that only it will predict the output. And if you give less data to the machine model, it will be it will be doing an approximation. It will predict or it will make assumption that this may be the output. So the output may be true or may be false. So according to the training data we can say that the failure or the success of the machine model is more or less. So that is the first step. The second is choosing the target function. The next important step is choosing the target function. It means according to the knowledge fed to the algorithm, the machine learning will choose the next move function, which will describe what type of legal moves should be taken. For example, while playing chess with the opponent, when opponent will play, then the machine learning algorithm will decide what be the number of possible legal moves taken in order to get the success. So choosing target function. What is the target that we are expecting from the machine? So the example is taking for a machine playing chess game. So here, what is the target of the machine? To win the game. So according to the moves made by the opponent, the machine will uh, it will calculate that what should be my next move to win the game. What are the chances to win the game if I take this step or if I take another step. So that's how choosing the target function. Now, next step is choosing representation of target function. When the machine algorithm will know all the possible legal moves, the next step is to choose the optimized move using any representation, that is linear equation, hierarchical graph representation or tabular form, etc. The next move function will move the target move like out of these moves, which will provide more success rate. So according to the next move function, it will move the target move, so it will provide us more success rate. So for example, while playing the chess machine will have four possible moves. So the machine will choose that optimized move which will provide success to it. In the previous step only I told you that what step should the machine should take so that it will get success. So according to let's say there are four possible moves in the current chance. So the machine will first calculate, so should I take left, should I take right, or should I take uh, forward, or should I take it backward? So it will analyze that what move should I take. According to that will I be success in this game or I will fail. So that is the choosing representation for the target function. Now, the fourth one is choosing function approximation algorithm. An optimized move cannot be chosen just with the training data. The training data had to go through with set of examples, and through these examples the training data will approximate which steps are chosen, and after that the machine will provide feedback on it. For example, when the training data of playing chess is fed to algorithm, so at that time it is not machine algorithm will fail or get success, and again from that failure or success it will measure while the next move what step should be chosen and what is its success rate. So now let's say the it is machine's chance to take the step. Now it took forward step. So but because of this step the opponent is able to defeat the machine. Now, according to this output, it will give a feedback to the machine learning model that see, you took this step and because of this you got failed. So, accordingly, you have to take another step and analyze you will be success or you will fail in next step. So that's how it works. The machine learning model is all about taking feedback and feedback. So according to the experience only its performance will increase, so it depends on experience. The machine learning model totally depends on experience. Okay, so now let's go to step 5, final design. The final design is created at last when the system goes from number of examples, failures and success, correct and incorrect decisions, and what will be the next step, etc. For example, Deep Blue is an intelligent computer which is machine learning based won chess game against the chess expert Gary Kasparov. Apologies if I pronounced it wrong. And it became the first computer which had beaten a human chess expert. So it, as I told you, it all depends on experience and failure and success, correct and incorrect decisions. So this machine learning model called Deep Blue, it is a machine learning model which defeated the most expert person in chess, and this was the first computer who had beaten a human chess expert. So uh, with respect to experience the performance of the machine learning model increases. So this is final design. So yeah, that's it for today. I hope you have understood whatever I have explained, and if you like my explanation and my efforts, then please click that like button and subscribe to the channel for more such videos so that you will stay connected with us. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye bye.